NoFilter gang.
Do you lot feel about a woman that is independent? Not a woman. No, when I say a woman, because I'm talking about you guys, I'm directing it at you. How do you feel about a woman that is? We won't go with submissive, but we'll go with the whole. She's independent enough to do things without you, i.e., not solely dependent on you financially, enabled to do DIY stuff around the house.
Where's she there?
She's here.
I need the next one. Where are you there?
Alright, so she's able to do DIY around the house without calling on you and being like, oh, can you do this? Or can you hammer this? Like, does it make a man feel less demasculated when a woman can do things for herself that is a man's role? That's what I want to know. Could you date a barber, or could you date someone that was in construction?
Yes, I could.
I could.
Hold on.
Hold on. Pose the question to one of us, because otherwise we're all going to be answering it.
Okay, cool.
So,
Alright, I'll go with you first, Rio.
No,
as you said it, as you was the
I was
start
saying
one.
because both of them are going to talk,
Yeah,
so
no,
I'd rather you go there. I'd rather you go there. Go on. I send it over to you because I'm trying to process it still.
Alright, my opinion of experience, 41 years old. You know, looking at the 25.
You 41 for real?
Yeah, 41, you know.
I didn't know that.
That don't crack. But anyway, more to the point, watch this now. Yes, I embrace a woman that you're describing. Shall I tell you why? Because the ones that these days they're fickle, they're too needy, they're too this, they're too set in their ways. And what it is, yeah, as I'm old school, do you understand that? I can go and chat to the oldest then. Like when I'm outside anywhere, I'm with the oldest. I'm not with the young pups. Do you understand? My soul is different, and I've been like that from young. This is why I can go north, south, east, west, and flex. Because I roll different. Do you understand? Now it's all about mindset, and it's about mindset. Now, if their mindset matches my mindset, we can roll. I don't mind doing the little one man being the man. I don't mind that. I love it. But at the same time, if I'm not there, I want my woman to be able to know enough to stand up for herself. She can do this. When I come back, I go and finish it. Because remember, I have to go work, train clients, come back, go gym. Then I still have to come back and deal with her case. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're going to say,
I have to give her the leg. So I'm doing all these things. So yes, I want my woman to be proactive. Do the stuff while I'm not there. So if you don't finish, then I can come and finish it. Be proactive. Now that's with everything. Mindset, man trying to chat to you, people trying to take the piss out of you, dealing with the kids. Adopt that mentality of the man attitude and no nonsense.
Okay, so before I fling this on Creeper, King RD, sorry, is this something that, would you say that it would make you feel comfortable if, say, you lived in a household and she was solely doing everything on her own and wasn't needed? Do men like to feel needed?
I've been in that situation. Shall I tell you why? I basically got a drink drive van. This is my personal stuff I'm talking about. I got a drink drive van and I was living with a girl. And she was the head household. But remember, I still, obviously, although I went working, I had my savings. It's only so long, certain amount of money is going to last, do you understand? But I still want to play the man of the house. But you can't, do you understand? So sometimes you have to know your role and dress back. You have to accept help. Because it's a union, isn't it? It's a partnership. Now, if I'm serious about that person, I'm not really going to mind being a bit less masculine. Because I know my woman's got me in it. And vice versa. When she's down, I got her too in it. And that's how it should be. But it's not like that. It's all clout now, isn't it? Clout chasing, yeah, got this 3 girls, 5 bags, stacks. You know how much skill I've seen, and they're talking about, well, you know what their status is now. I like trips, movies, someone to take me out and pay for them. No, motherfucker, this is what's gonna happen, yeah?
Oh, God.
Because it's straight down the middle. Motherfuckers want equal rights.
Okay.
But one.
So wait, are you one of those guys that pay on the bill, or do you accept women to
I
go
don't pay on
home?
the bill, but hear what I'm saying. If we're in a joint ownership, I'm not going to pay on the bill all the time. Sorry.
What about if you're making more money than her?
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking.
It's just something that will cook me a fucking meal when I come home from work. Then,
Okay, what if she cooks
and I
you
make
a
sure
meal?
the shopping's there.
Okay, so what if she cooks you a meal all the time? She provides in terms of making sure the housework's done, make sure you have clean laundry, making sure you eat.
Alright, watch this. Scratch this. I'm gonna bun your argument. Watch this. I've been not the housewife, but I've done the take the youth to school. I've done the keep the house tidy. I've done the pick up from school. Do you understand? And I've done maybe I might prep the food so when she comes home she can cook it. Because why? I'm at the gym. Do you understand? It's a joint partnership. There's no one team.
Teamwork make the dream work.
It does, but not everyone understands that.
Not everybody gets that. This is why I'm trying to say I'm old school. So when I look for a woman, I'm looking for old school mentality. Not this year I'm gonna party with my brethren here, go there, forget about your youth, and forget about your youth. Do you understand? All these girls, not being funny, no disrespect, but all these girls with all these things. If I have a girl child, what are you gonna do with my child? Do you understand? You get time to put weave, nails, eyes, this, that. But anyway, I'm done.
Alright.
Rant done.
Creeper.
And then
How do you feel about that?
Adding on to what you just said, they want fake hair, nails, and all this thing.
They want you to pay for it. Do they?
No, and then they say, yeah, but I want a real man.
But see, no, this is where it gets wrong. You guys can. Women who are independent enough to not need to depend on a man. I mean, for the.
She don't need to rely on you, baby.
She doesn't need to rely on you. Without you, she can survive.
Alright, cool.
How does that make
I feel, for me personally, if I've dated, for some reason I always attract them kind of women. I know what this is like. And a lot of the stuff that I was thinking, Darren said, innit? Sorry, Rise Fitness said.
This ain't like you.
Right.
No, I was trying to think.
So the same thing,
It's
right?
the same thing, innit? No filter. No filter.
We can't have
No filter.
smell off again.
No, we don't. So literally, I feel like, based on what you said, I haven't got so much to say, but what I will add to it is that sometimes those independent women don't know how to balance the feminine side of themselves. So then it's like a man is with another man, and I'm not that kind of guy. You understand? So I like feminine women. No, I like feminine women. I don't mind a woman who can handle her own, but most of those women that I meet who can handle their own don't know how to keep their feminine side intact. So then it's like I have to remind her that, yo, babe, you're losing your lady touch now. Do you get it?
Yeah, but see, then I disagree because I feel like I'm a tomboy, but I'm lady as well. Like you've got to be able to change it up. So when you say that, what do you mean in regards to that?
I mean, a woman can get to a level of so comfortable in her independence that we're now debating over things that was what I came with. You get it? Like, you understand?
Like,
it sounds like a Nicki Minaj thing, because
that's
how she was moving with her last boyfriend before Meat Mills. What's his name?
Safari.
Because she makes those.
Safari.
Yeah, because she makes the money.
She was bullying him.
She was just
those things happen. Remember, those things happen.
Is that her bullying him? The thing is,
no, but she said, "Yo, I make P in it."
But let me land.
Yeah, but he was helping her write her music.
You did add to it, but it is a lot of that. But you see, those situations then become like a woman. I don't want to say a woman should know her place, but a man and a woman have different roles. Regardless if a woman's getting the same P as me, regardless if she can maintain herself, a woman is only better at being a nurturer. Yeah, a man is the alpha. Yeah, she's the nurturer. When you lose that nurturing side, you're not what's attractive to me. You hear me? And a lot of women get so caught up in, I'm on 6 figures. A man can't tell me nothing. Or, you know what I mean? I do everything that I would have asked him to do. And guess what? We'll let one argument happen between you and her. All of her girls know that all this stuff that you're not doing as a man. Yeah? So once that's already out there in her girls, you can't even show up as the man. You show up as the little boy because all her friends already know, isn't it? So for me, I like those type of women, but they lose their feminine side. And when you lose your feminine side, it's just like dating, and it's like a man rolling with his brethren. So guess what? You just have a pussy, and guess what? Then we just fuck. I don't need you as my woman. A woman needs to be so feminine that she knows that, guess what? As much as I have enough that I can support me and my man,
Mhm.
I will never show him up. Enough women love chat and show up their man, so a man can't even get to that level. I've been in this relationship.
You know why? Because some women need to know their role, innit? Sometimes.
This is it. You say that to a woman, and she's
watch it. Women will chat and then still go back with the man.
Exactly. And then their friends,
you look at the bitch's face like this.
Ha! The brother's looking at you like, hold on.
What's up, man?
When it's not looking too good, you let all your girls know that, hold on. After that's I put that car, you know, I did this and that. Girls do this stuff. Because when you're emotional and you're upset and he's done something wrong, you let it out. You with me? So he can never be a man again.
Is that Northwest girls?
Maybe it's
no. Women in general.
Don't post that. Don't post that bit.
Women in general.
Women in general.
I don't believe
I'll break it down again.
I talk about outside Northwest girls.
Men in general.
I don't think so though, because I think that I still have a feminine side to, like,
But
for
you
me.
can only speak for yourself.
But that's who I'm speaking for, and you start speaking for women, but I'm a woman.
Yeah, but we're telling you that there's not a lot of views out there, so you have to accept
You
that.
might have a different view to what
I think I do have
SW
a different view.
LL might have a different view to.
So you as a woman, you're supposed to be able to know which one of your friends are like that, and G-check them and say, hold on, don't come and bring your business to me about your man. Because when it's good, you two are happy. But now you want to stunt because you've got everything.
With me, I've never been one to, when it comes to friends and asking me for advice, I've never been the one to go to them and be like, no, you need to do this or you need to do that. When everyone's in argument and when everything's fine, no one else knows about what I'm going through, so I don't get involved.
You're the one out of how many?
Yeah, so just know that there's not a lot of
women. I wouldn't say to someone, oh,
can I give you an example?
Let me
give an example. Watch this year. I've got my godchildren's mum asking me and telling me about what my ex has been saying to her brethren. Throughout the whole relationship, she didn't even fucking talk to the bitch. But yet she won't come and chat and comment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, do you understand? So, women do it.
Yeah, but women do it. But I feel like a lot of women that aren't happy, it comes from, once again, people that aren't happy in their own situations. Women that are in good relationships. Remember last week when Lauren was here? And we was talking about relationships and stuff. I was saying to her, you can't take advice from your single friends because they're not going to give you any advice that you want to hear. They're single. They can't shed any light on what it's like to be in a good relationship.
Right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. You can't take, I wouldn't take marriage advice from someone that's not been married or someone that's single or someone that hasn't done a long-term relationship. You wouldn't take their advice. It's like you wouldn't go to someone that's obese and doesn't look like they train. You wouldn't go to them with a PT.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like what?
So not to derail because they're all great valid points. The point you were making.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm telling you, he's telling you, he's telling you.
Yeah.
These are our experiences. You can say what you say for you.
Yeah.
But you can't speak for any of the women that's been in our lives.
But then that's what I'm trying to say. But they're the women that's been in your life. Once again, it comes with growth. What about the women in your life that were at a stage that they were at then, thinking that they were superior to men because of the amount of money that they were making? What if they've grown up and they've changed their way of thinking and now that's not where
we haven't met them yet. We haven't met them. They now, whoever that next man is, that new man has met a good woman now. But what we got was the broken woman.
Yeah, but you can't say...
No, but what are you talking about?
Vice versa.
That's what we come with.
It's vice versa.
That's who we met. We just got them at the wrong time. Yeah, because
when you get into a relationship, if you don't learn something from it or gain something from it, what are you doing?
Because it's a stage in their life, isn't it?
So how many times in life have you dabbled with the same mistake? How many times? It's like we spoke about cheating. We spoke about cheating earlier. How many guys cheat? Lose someone good and then still cheat.
Watch this. How many guys might leave a woman or leave a relationship and don't chat to them again? Do you understand? This is where it happens. You talk about cheating, this is what happened. You're going back to the past. Man like me, they'll go back to the past.
All that shit.
You understand? Man, lock off the past and block that. Don't chat to me again.
Women don't forget the past.
But they go back though, innit? And try and reminisce.
No, but it's not that. Why do men do that?
What? It's women. We're not men.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying before about men being from Mars and women being from Venus. We're from different planets.
So what is it?
Women feel the need to bring up the past in order to understand things, whereas men feel like I've dealt with this already, like it's a done deal, like don't come to me with it again. Why is that?
Yeah, because it's your makeup, and I say it's about how you've been brought up. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying my mum experienced that, but you see what I've seen. I'm on the fuck the long.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying.
It's all about how you grow.
Yeah, but women have a different breakdown. Like women, like don't you feel like have you been so into someone before, like you felt like you was prepared to entertain things that they would do that you wouldn't usually do on a normal day? I.e., entertain certain conversations, able to relive the past just because that's what they want to do.
Yeah, done it all.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Got the t-shirt.
I ain't talking to that motherfucker again. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah. So what's the point though? Because he's done that, I've done that, he's probably done it as well. Yeah.
I feel like you guys just ain't found the right lady yet to bring you out of that zone of feeling like.
No, keep going.
I just feel like you guys, from what all three of you are saying, you haven't found someone that's independent with the balance to still show you the affection and the care that a man needs, but still be able to be independent and still be able to hold all those things together.
I think I have found that at the moment in life. I've seen that. Sorry. You was gonna say something. Go on.
No, go on. Talk.
Sorry. No. You sure?
I feel. Do you know, I'm a talker, but do you know it's genuinely. I feel it's based on life experiences, and you have to pick the nonsense out. You have to pick the shit out of nonsense.
Yeah.
The sense out of nonsense. Understand? However you want to put it. It's all to do with upbringing and mindset. So I apply mindset to everything. And common sense. You can't go wrong from there. A strong woman, fine, that's good. We're on the same path. You can be my equal. When I start asking you to be my equal, don't complain about it. Do you understand? Because you've provided that platform for yourself.
And just like my brother said,
Over to JJ.
What you added there, and this is from my experience as well, it's not even a woman being my equal. These independent women that I've experienced want to be in competition with men.
Yes.
That is a madness.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a tick between my legs, for a reason, We have a separate reality. Hear me. It means we're different for a reason.
Yeah.
So when a woman starts to get the power of, because I respect it, women are underdogs in the world. If I had my way, women would be ruling the world, yeah? Man have fucked up for so many generations, you can see it, yeah? Back in the day, women did have that power. There was a queen before a kingdom, right?
Yeah.
So women have a better understanding of how to manage shit. Yeah. Men, we know how to mash shit up and deal with war. Yeah. So I would put a woman in that position. But the reality is, men do run the world, and because that's suppressed so many women, when women get a little touch of power, i.e., money, security, and independence,
Gets to their head.
Yeah, it goes to their head where now competition, babes. Know the levels. There's some things that just doesn't even look sexy you doing. Stay feminine on this lane.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say to you. There's certain so from a woman's perspective, like we sat here earlier and we spoke about cheating, we spoke about, you said about men just sometimes talking to a girl to see if they still got it. That's not things like women and men have different strengths. So it's exactly what you're saying in terms of being submissive and a woman being feminine. Certain women will have a different way of thinking to a man. Do you get what I mean?
The woman will basically have the man in their inbox for a while. As soon as shit goes pear shit, they're talking.
Right.
Where you come from, motherfucker?
Right.
You understand? A strong woman would have been like, listen, motherfucker, come on my inbox.
You understand? If anyone
half of you motherfuckers are keeping them niggas over here, over. And as soon as it's done, you're one, babes.
You keep them on ice.
That's my friend Tyrone from uni. What the fuck? You understand? What to them? Don't leave me hanging. Sorry,
listen, only when necessary.
Yeah.
Like, you can date someone, and I lost my train of thought. Hold on. You start talking over.
Because it's true, because Tyrone is the truth.
Tyrone.
The friend Tyrone is always in the background. That's the problem.
Is this the conclusion?
It's the conclusion, but I just feel like with what you guys are saying, I feel like it's a bit of a contradiction. Because with men, men get away with, you know, needing to feel that extra, like, oh, do I still have it and still I do this? Like, when a woman feels like she's got to be independent, and I'm not even speaking for myself, I'm just talking in general. Like, from a woman being independent and feeling like a man can't do anything for her, that's got to be the worst place for a woman. Because it's like, if you're in a relationship and this person can't do anything for you, what is the point? If you can do everything solely for yourself and that man's not needed, it's like, why are you here?
Yep. We're not talking about that type of man. We're talking about when you...
No, but see, you're saying you're not talking about that type of man, but until you know what kind of woman you're dealing with, you don't know.
Is that a view of an independent woman?
What's that?
That's your view of an independent
My
woman.
view of an independent woman is not even what you would think it would be. My view on an independent woman is someone that it doesn't even have to be about financially what she's making. When I say independence comes from, it doesn't have to be how many figures you're on, it doesn't have to be what career you're in. It's literally about being able to manage on your own without the need of any man to fulfill what you want in your kingdom.
Okay. So what does that Oh, do you have your hand up?
No.
Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? So literally.
So for me,
yeah,
the way I see it is women that are independent, I feel like men that feel the need to be wanted, like you said earlier, in regards to seeking that attention still. It is a self-esteem thing for a man. A man's always going to want to feel more masculine than a woman and feel like...
This is where the little flirtation comes in.
Yeah, but that's where the flirtation... But that's why a woman should be able to be independent and also... Remember we spoke about being submissive, and I said that there's a difference between being submissive and solely knowing that you don't need someone, but having to enjoying the fact of being able to depend on that person based on the fact of, remember we spoke about that last week?
This is why I believe being transparent in a relationship is key.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Well, everyone's last point, because I know we're wrapping up soon. Go on, what do you mean by that?
I just believe transparency is key. I mean, if you're to the front, upfront and honest, there's no questions to be asked. Like, I've been in this situation, quick and foremost, I say, look, that person's that person, that person's that person. If I explain myself before it happens, when it happens, there's no problem.
Yeah.
And then we can fist bump, we can go, teamwork, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I've had women come for me and I'm in a relationship, but because I've explained myself beforehand, that person can't come and interfere, do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a balance.
Yeah, transparency.
It's a balance, yeah. And that's why I believe by transparency is key, because it's a balance.
So my thing with what you're saying, you've been giving me so much to build on. This is probably another topic, but I think that you see, having a relationship where you feel that, you know what, you can be transparent, yeah. Sometimes you end up reasoning with a woman who's also, or possibly, the better candidate for you. I'm not derailing, this is just something to add on to what we're talking about. And you just don't entertain it, you respect it, and you let her know. Because some women might be so better suited for me, yeah, but I'm in the situation, I'm in the relationship, you get it? So I let them know the reality, and that friendship is respected.
But what
so
better suited? When you say better suited, what do you?
Sometimes you can be in a relationship and it's still. Remember, I'm not talking about long-hearted relationship. I'm saying you're new into something.
Yeah.
And while you're new into something that was already a friendship starts to dawn on you as, wow, you know what?
Yeah, but those
That
friendships.
over there is another topic.
Those friendships.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
To be honest.
Huh?
This is
No, I
another
just meant, it's another topic. I'm just saying, leaving it with transparency. No, but transparency. No, transparency. My conclusion is, those women know their place with what our friendship is. So my woman is never gonna have any issues with, why is that woman talking to you like that? Because I've been transparent.
Yeah, but women are always gonna know this is.
No, but she won't. She won't because I don't give no reason.
This is where men and women are from Venus and Mars. We're completely different, because you would see that from a man's perspective. You would see it as, I've dealt with this already, so that's what it is.
Yeah,
but a woman, she wants to go over and make sure that, like, no, it really is
that?
what it is. Do you get what I mean? You can't.
Yeah, no, you're right, Ria. You're right, because that's how I see it. If it's happened to me already, bro, that is it, and that's done.
Exactly.
So you motherfucker, you got problems because that bitch done that already. So
exactly.
You understand? You're peak for you.
Do you get what I mean?
But women, they will deep it and give you another chance, and
Yeah.
oh well, it's happened to me 10 times already, but I'll go for it 11th time.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
like, I'll try.
So yeah, I get that.
There you go, wrap.
So wrap it up then, innit?
Next week's topic. When the girls come, we're gonna have to think. But
When
yeah.
them, you see when them girls
Summaries.
come, you see, anyway. I be a cuss man for them girls, you know.
Oh
I be
man.
a cuss.
Wait,
Let's
wait.
tell me whatever.
Oh,
And
man.
shouts up. I be a cuss man for them girls, you know. Rocks
We'll tell them,
do
say, yo, you see last week?
Rocks
It was
do
peaceful, the vibes was nice.
No. I do not agree with that at all. I think that, I don't agree.
No filter gang. Yeah, you know about the team. We always stay fly, so we always look clean. No filter gang. Yeah, you know we got drip, so we don't give a damn. You know we don't give a no filter gang. Discussing different topics, healing solutions, and some about profits. No filter gang. It's something like a mission. Follow, subscribe, and be a part of the vision. No filter gang. You know about the team. We always stay fly, so we always look clean. No filter gang. You know we got drip, so we don't give a damn. Yo, no, we don't give a shit. That's no filter gang. Discussing different topics, healing solutions, and some about profits. No filter gang. Yo, it's something like a mission. Follow, subscribe, and be a part of the vision.
I
No
don't. Do you think they're gonna
filter
get what we're
gang.
trying to do
No
though?
filter.